let's see. Title of this. It's Let's oops, get you painted with Alec and Dan. All right. Title is Let's Get You Painted with Alec and Dan. And no branded content. No, we didn't receive anything.
Hmm,
And
I wish.
I wish, man. All right. Confirm and go live. Okay, it looks like we are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Let's Get You Painted. I am Alec, and this is Dan.
Hey guys, what's up?
So, Dan, how are you doing this week?
I'm doing well. Um, I had a rough work week last week, so I'm glad to be past that one. It took the weekend to recover, but I think we're through it for the most part. Thank God.
I'm glad, man. It's always
Yeah.
nice to be able to like after a stressful point, sit back and paint and chat with friends and just enjoy life.
Yep. That's one of the things that has always kind of astounded me about painting. I
Mm-hmm.
never thought I was going to enjoy it when I started, and in my first game, like first set of minis, I didn't want to paint them. I just wanted to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's the part that draws me. Like primarily, I'm the gamer. Um, but so I had to go to a tournament, and the organizer was uh, like giving extra points
Mm-hmm.
for painted armies, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I can throw 3 colors on these guys in a week. You know. So
Yeah.
one day I sat down and started to do it, just a basic paint job, and it was kind of a stressful day at work that day. This is many years back, of course, and I just really enjoyed it. And I said, well, that was oddly cathartic. I should do this more often. So now I do.
I'm glad, man. I also get a lot of that relaxation from painting. Sometimes when I try to explain to someone, I'm like, oh yeah, just sitting back and painting is it's just nice because there's so many times where there's work and there's family and there is, kids and everything. And I love all of those things. But
Hmm.
sometimes it's just to sit back and chat with your friends and just put, paint to a model that you know that when you go to a tournament, it's going to look nice. And that makes me
Right.
happy. Also, just
Yeah.
sometimes just painting for yourself, just, getting that done.
Amen.
Right now,
Trying to see
I'm
if there's a
still.
way I
Oh,
can get this thing to zoom in to get it a little closer.
oh, it's pretty good. I can see. I think the viewers are going
Yeah.
to be able to see it pretty well. Yeah. So I have right now for people watching, you're going to be able to see. Um, I have it set up so you're going to see Dan's face, you're going to see my face, and then you're going to see what Dan is
Get it
painting as
lower.
well as what I am painting. So I'm trying to work and make us cool, and then you're going to see a picture in the background of the one of the pictures for the channel. So I'm trying to work to make us look all super fancy and official and all that.
I can show
Looks good,
the
man.
screen within a screen within a screen.
Yes. Ah, the streaming inception.
Dreamception. Yeah.
So right now I'm still working on Invictus. Now this guy was broken during the move, which was frustrating. So you can see
Excellent.
on him that part of it's cracked, his body separated, and I've been using that actually as an excuse to paint him in parts now because originally I had him all glued together. And I'm like, oh, well, instead of just putting him back together, let's just paint him in parts and make it a little bit easier. Um, and that's what I'm doing.
Nice.
So I'm trying to make the best of it. But I'm definitely a little bit nervous because, once things start to break and crack, especially with some of this resin, it's just probably gonna crack again in the future.
That's just an excuse to do some modifications, as it were.
Oh, some like battle damage.
That or like just like do a piece replacement or something.
That's yeah.
Like Gatorman Pete replaced the flail with a um, what is it? The anchor from the Brian Bloods model,
Hmm.
like the Sea King or something.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
So so it's just touting around this giant flail over its on the end of a chain, like waving it above its head. It's great.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. I like
So I mean, if like
how
piece
inventive
breaks
people are.
too much, you can just kind of bodge it back together. I mean, it's like the Iron Kingdoms. Half the stuff's super glued together in fiction anyway.
Yeah, it is. It really, oh man. Well, think about Ace, who now became Deuce. Kane broke him so many times, like to the point where I think one of the times in the fluff, he uh he has it in a boat because he's trying to get in, and the boat sinks, and he's like, "Well, bye, Ace. Maybe we could recover you."
Oh,
Uh, but yeah, that definitely does happen.
I'm curious. I'm gonna try a new camera angle.
Okay. I joked with my wife that I need to get another camera, and that way I can put one under the desk to specifically show the golden retrievers sitting down under the desk. Because let's be honest, that will get
The dog
people's
cam.
views. People are like, dogs,
That's
dogs.
right.
We'll see for dogs.
Hell yeah. But what's the dog doing? I don't care how your week was. What's the
Yeah.
dog doing?
The golden retriever is super happy and relaxing.
Snoozing away.
Um, yeah, he's actually snuggling next to our other golden retriever. We call them brothers, even though one is an English cream and one is a traditional golden. But they are just happily sitting, right? Not sitting, sleeping under my desk right
Understood.
now because, the heat from the computer will generate down. So I have the one computer over on the other side where the kids do their homeschooling, and then this is one other homeschooling computer that the kids use. But the other one is lower, so it vents the heat under the desk, so the desk under the desk is nice and warm, and the dogs like that.
Yeah.
Like I've had to tell
Really.
the dogs, I'm like, you can't snuggle the computer. Like, please don't.
I'll have to see if the dogs are outside my door here. Yeah. So my my wife's new career is a full-time dog trainer.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
and so she has now started boarding dogs,
Okay.
boarding and training them. So it's like sending your dog away to obedience school
Yeah,
or
we did
obedience
that with
training.
one of our dogs. The golden retriever that got trained for my son as a not service, ESA. So they have to do like for so if you're
English
on like
escort armor.
yeah, so if you're on the spectrum and you need to have like a dog that can help you in situations when you're getting overloaded, that's what the dog's trained for. But it's
Gotcha.
not like it's not like a service dog for like the blind. It's basically like if he's having, I don't want to say an episode, but an issue.
Like an anxiety attack or something.
Yeah, like with people and stuff, like
Right.
people situation. Yeah, like I tried to explain to someone, they're like, oh, so he can fly with that dog. I was like, um, if they allow dogs on the plane, it's not a service dog. Like that's a whole other process. Like,
Right.
don't get me wrong, an
Like
ESA, like
much
sending him away for like 3 weeks to do all this extra training, but like a service dog, they train from birth or however long it is. I'm sure someone in the comments will tell me exactly how I'm wrong.
yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully my wife's gonna be able to get to do that as part of her uh repertoire as well.
Oh, I hope so, man. That's awesome. Like the
Yeah,
difference
she
that
wants to
dog
get
has made in his
started
life.
on that program, so combination of where I'm
Oh yeah,
comfortable
it works.
painting, I end up just obscuring the model as I'm painting it.
It's okay, man. So like here's the funny thing. So I bought this army painter mat because it had a
Mhm,
crosshair. Like that's the entire reason I have it is because so I have the crosshair. Like I'm trying to figure out if how I can like so because of how I have it set up for streaming, I can't share the screen to you. So I can show you what I'm looking at. But if
mhm,
I try to show you my screen, it throws like everything wonky. But
mhm.
eventually I will maybe figure out how to possibly capture the entire man, I don't know. I'll have to see if I can. Like that might be a whole other like not an on stream thing, but I'll have to see if I can actually capture what Streamlabs is looking at and then send that to you without screwing up the other presets I have. We'll see.
Yeah, should be possible. We can test it out.
Oh,
Test it out for the next one.
yeah. Just keep getting better every single time.
1%
It,
better every day. Just like
yeah.
painting.
Yes, actually just like Beatty.
See what we did there?
Hmm. We're
So
sneaky
what are you
sneaky.
painting?
I
Since I
am
can't
paint
see it, I have to ask.
I am painting or I guess in the picture you couldn't see because it was
I
obstructed
just
by
saw your
my
elbow.
arm. Yeah, you just saw my elbow. It's Invictus.
Oh yeah, no, you did say that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just zoned out.
No, it's okay.
Sorry, I
It's.
just associated there for a second.
I mean, I do that too. You're like he's talking so much. Um, no, it's Invictus, and like I said, he is in
Got it,
multiple
got it.
parts. So I am going through and just kind of just painting him fun. Like I was gonna paint him all super serious and everything, but now I'm just kind of putting like here's dark camo green, here's some bronze, here's dark jade, here's light camo green,
Hmm.
and eventually he's gonna get brush chopped because I'm
Hmm.
gonna do that for the camo painting because he is gonna be used with my like he's not really gonna be in my Gravedigger army because he doesn't work points wise, but I
Hmm.
feel like he would work with them, like fluff
Yeah, but
wise.
yeah. Like, so if you ever play it as like part of a narrative or something,
Hmm.
you can throw him in there. He may not be for you the most competitive choice right now, but you can paint him like he belongs.
Yes. Same thing with I wasn't putting Deuce in my armies a lot because I wasn't using Kane as much, but I
Hmm.
really like Deuce.
Yeah,
And I'm doing the same thing with Deuce.
Deuce is like really good in Storm Legion. If you put her on the junior, put him on the
Hmm.
junior.
Well, the thing is, I'm doing it in Gravediggers though, so he doesn't work
Yeah,
at like he's good, but sometimes
yeah.
using some of the other
There's no
jacks they
junior
have.
professor there.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, it's just
Let me
the
fix
joys of
this.
just
What the hell?
relaxing and painting and having fun. That's where I am tonight. I have also had a stressful couple of weeks,
That helps
and
a
I
little bit.
am just trying to, enjoy life.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Amen, brother.
I
So I'm painting D&D miniature.
hmm
Same things I was painting last week. Um, because I did not do anything, or last time I was on, 2 weeks ago. So I did not do anything over the break. So lazy, holy shit.
Oh, for shame. It's okay,
Yes,
man.
begin the shame.
I
Ring the
think I
bells of
have
shame.
yeah, I think I have the bell. Shame. Right now I'm trying to
I got
mix
that
to make
new
a metallic bluish silver that I want.
nice. I got that new Auriac sculpt in the mail.
Nice.
It came, it was broken, and then
Aw.
so I got the replacement. Spear was also broken. A little less broken this time though. The first time it was like shattered in three pieces, so at least this is only broken once, so I can at least try and get that back on.
Okay.
We'll see. Can't get it. I guess I'll have to do another. But
Another.
like they're really good about their replacement parts, so I
They
never
they
had a
really
problem with it.
are. That is
Oh,
that is a
some dumb
key. They are very good. If
dummy
you email them a picture and your address, they're like, let's get it out to you."
coming right at you.
Yep. Yeah, I very much appreciate SFG and how they make sure. Oops, I was painting off camera. How they make sure that they make it right. If something went
Right.
wrong, they are definitely 100% there. And that's not to, what's it called? Glow, like what I don't know what the kids call it these days, but like, blow smoke. Like they actually do a good job, and that's pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
I mean, this is the internet. We can't say anything on the internet that's not true.
Yeah, very much so. I was gonna say something else. No, my son walked in to grab water, and so the headphones do noise canceling,
Mm.
and even when I'm talking, it'll like edit him out. So
Mhm.
I just look up, and my almost 12-year-old is just right there, trying to tell me he's gonna go grab water. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. Like,
Oh god. Oh god. Where did you come from?
oh yeah,
Do you ever do this when you're like, I'm trying to get paint off of it, and it doesn't come off in the well enough? I'm just gonna put some on my finger.
yeah, 100%.
It's like it's too wet to put all this on the model.
Yeah,
All
I
the
mean,
goop.
dude, I paint on my hand all the time, like right here on the corner of my hand.
Yeah.
100%. Like I will. That's how I can
There's a little finger right
adjust
next to
moisture.
the.
Actually, if you ever want a really good way, if you're working with green stuff, it's something I learned from Dallas Kemp. You put chapstick down, like lip balm down to make like a barrier, and then when you're using the green stuff on your hand, it doesn't, you know, get stuck to your hand, and it's a lot easier to work with.
No shit.
Yep.
That
Those
always happens to me.
and the funny thing is that's one of those things like I learned, God, like 2015, 2016.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, oh, that was
And you
like just
waited
the other
nine
day.
years to tell me, you son of a bitch.
I know. Well, think about that. Like that doesn't feel like 9 years ago,
10
does it?
years?
Like that's how old are we then, man? That means we're like in our
Wait,
40s and our 50s.
isn't it 2020? What's happening?
Oh,
What year is it?
2020. I I still get in like fun conversations with some of my friends from high school when I'm like, yeah, like 20 years ago. And they're like, yeah, the 80s. And I'm like, exactly. And they're like, no, 20 years ago is not the 80s. 20 years
Mm.
ago is like the 2005s. And I was like, what? Oh,
Oh,
no.
oh no.
Yeah. When they're
What
like, yeah,
happened?
when you were, getting out of college and you're like, oh
Oh, it
no.
hurts. Oh god. Oh,
Well, that was like
Caroline is
when we
on my
were
side.
when we were joking in chat, you and and I was like, yeah, they taught me how to use DOS or a DOS basic and Visual Basic when I was in
Yeah.
high school. And then I was like, they taught you how to, what is it, whip and nay nay. I told my wife that, and she's like, how young is he? I was like, oh, he's not. I'm just
Excuse
making a
me, no.
joke.
No. Do not associate me with them.
uh, it's just like with
I'm not saying I'm ageist, but our memes are better.
oh, holy cow, we have like chatters. I'm bad. I'm sorry to the chat. Um, the man on the left looks like he is enjoying sniff painting, probably. So, do you guys have much time to paint in the winter due to getting snowed in so much? I do actually have a lot of time to paint in the winter
Sniff
because of
painting.
feet and feet of snow. And then he said he does want the doggo stream. There's a lot of chats here. Typically, you start training a dog as soon as and as early as you can. Typically 8 weeks, since
Five
that's
months.
when. What? Oh,
Usually 5 months.
okay. He says 8 weeks. And thanks for calling me out before I even finished painting. Wait, is your friend using a fidget popper to hold paint? He is holding one to
Yes.
hold paint.
Yes, I am.
And it's a new
And I
thing that
just,
like people have been using because you can pop it to get all the gunky paint out.
yeah, that's right. It just kind of pops out. it's like just a silicon paint popper. I bought it for like, I don't know, $2 on Amazon, next day shipping. Because I saw someone using it at like a convention or something, and I was like, that's absolutely brilliant. I have to have that. And then I
Um,
did because I'm an adult and I know how to purchase things.
yes, like if you have a budget and you have adult money, you can do things like that.
It's neat. Who when they were talking when we were talking about the person on the left, were you saying they
Um,
enjoy what kind of painting?
sniff painting, like because I lick my paint,
Oh,
like I lick my brush,
okay.
because
That's a
I
term I've
like
never heard.
I think it like he was joking like that I eat a lot of paint because I lick the brush and then I do stuff, or then I pick up the other brush and yeah,
Listen, listen.
that's the
He
problem with
can
two
eat
brush blending.
paint. He can eat paint if he wants to. We don't kink shame here.
It's true. It's true. We don't kink shame at all.
This is a
Uh,
safe place.
it is.
Hobbies are a safe place.
It is.
You told
Uh,
me this is a safe place.
see, this is what your generation loves. They love those safe spaces.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
My safe space was like being put in the corner for timeout.
Oh, you didn't get like beat? See? That's the
Not
thing.
too harshly.
Not too bad.
Nah. I got
Though
smacked
these
when I deserved it, being a
oh,
smart ass to my mom. But
oh
like
god.
I deserved it,
You
you
a
know.
smartass? No. I don't believe
Have
it.
you met me?
I know, shocked. Uh
Ah,
so
man, I feel
Dan,
attacked.
why are you painting?
Yeah.
What are you painting for? Just for fun or are you
Oh,
painting for
oh,
an objective? Like,
right. So right now, I am trying to get some D&D miniatures painted because, um, well, my previous character died. So I rolled up a new one, but I didn't have any fitting miniatures for a bard, because I wanted to play female bard. The
okay.
portrait in the player's handbook for the glamour bard, I was
Mm-hmm.
just like, yes, she looks like the front woman from Hailstorm. Yes, that's my new D&D character.
Wait, you're playing 5e. I thought you were 3-5er.
Oh, I mean, I came up playing 3 and 3.5, but I prefer to play 5th, honestly. It's just so much less cumbersome. Like, I can just have fun with it rather than having to worry about nitpicking every single little point here and there, and like all the combat being ass for spellcasters at low levels and stuff.
I guess that is true. My love is 3-5. I grew up in second edition, and 3-5 was like a fresh like a 3 and 3-5 was like a breath of fresh air because
Sure.
second edition was like an AD&D was it was rough, Dan. Like I played a dwarf cleric in AD&D in second edition. And if you've done
Right.
that, you know dwarves and the resistances, and then trying to manage my spells and my religion and all of those things and all my actions, and the fact of if my party did bad stuff, it could affect my reaction to my god.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that
yeah.
back when they had those things like mandatory built into the system.
Mm-hmm.
Like you wouldn't be able to cast spells anymore or whatever because your
Yeah,
party murdered somebody and you watched them do it, you son of a bitch.
yeah. I mean, in fairness though, like, so this is gonna sound horrible, but I kind of miss some of that stuff sometimes because it really did make um crazy parts for gameplay. Because like
It
if
built
you're
the story of the classes and the world into the game mechanics, is what it was doing, right? It
yeah
made you more connected,
yeah
you know?
yeah,
It
and
built it more.
it's like I feel so many times where I we're not even gonna talk about fourth edition, but in fifth edition people just kind of murder hobo and just move
Nothing
on.
bad happened between those years.
Yeah, that 8 year period that we don't talk about. God. Oh.
it wasn't really a edition of D&D so much. It was like a tactical combat simulator, such as it was okay.
I-
Um,
If they would have
but
sold it as WoW, it would have been fine. Like
right,
WoW for your
but that
RPG.
it, it really did feel like they were trying to capitalize on the MMO crowd
Yeah.
because they rebranded things like, the warrior was like the tank,
Yep.
and your job was to take the damage. Like, okay, that feels weird. Like, why do I have to be the guy that takes the damage? Can I just be the guy that swings the axe? You know?
Yep. No, I know, dude.
Um,
I don't
yeah,
know
so
whatever happened to
it
my
had
fourth edition
it had
books.
merits to it in the mechanics, but overall, wasn't a fan personally.
Yeah. I don't think I burned those books, but I felt like it. They might have just gotten thrown away at some point in time.
Why didn't why didn't they get lost in the move, huh?
God, I know. I know. Ugh. Luckily, I have like digital copies of when I was in college, and I went to one of the labs and scanned in my 3.5 books, so I have PDFs of them from like
Yes,
2002.
yes.
That's Dan, that's
That's good.
24 years ago. That's
Oh my God, no, it's not. Shut up.
that's
No, please no. I gotta go look for another paint bottle.
Oh
Ask
man.
ask chat what color clothes these girls should wear. I guess I don't know.
Okay, first off, we all know Chad is going to say that they shouldn't wear any clothes because it's Chad,
Stop
and
that. That's not okay.
that's you're right. That's not okay. Definitely not in.
Don't objectify people.
No. Now, if it was a male bard, 100%. All right. So Andrew Jones, what color of clothes should the uh the ladies wear? Let me know, or type it in chat so everybody. Well, I don't know. Can they see? I might not have stacked everything correctly so that they can't see chat. Hold on. Let me chat box.
They exist in a vacuum.
Um,
Oh shit! I guess I don't have a color for that here. Wild.
yeah, I don't know if chat boxes, if I did this correctly, that it shows up. I'll
No,
have to
that
maybe
did happen
adjust
already.
that because you have to layer everything. I think I did
Yup.
it correctly, but I don't see anything right now. He has not said anything, Dan. Hmm. Oops.
I had to go fetch E3 paint.
Ooh, it's a good one. I love the P3s, even like especially the
Penguin
old ones.
highlight.
It's a good one.
Let's. Yeah, I was painting this other character last week. I didn't like the purple it ended up with. Not sure we can. I'm not sure we can show this miniature on stream.
We can't. We have to. We unless
Censor.
we get to like way big numbers and then we won't get canceled. But right now that'll get us canceled.
We'll
Show it to
still
your
get.
wife. She'll be like, I can't have that in the house.
Oh yeah. Well, it's getting painted over real quick.
uh, so in my head canon with this, so even though I'm gonna sponge chop some camo on top, in my mind, Magnus would have this thing, painted, how like not even like painted specifically. Like he would take the salvage pieces, kind of like you talked to get earlier about, duct tape and super glued together.
Right.
So in that, like it's like, well, here's a green piece, here's a dark green piece, here's a reddish piece, and then I'm going to
To
just
make it work.
sponge chop over the top of it,
Hmm.
and that way it's kind of like he's like, whatever, just camo paint it quickly. We have to go
As
to
a combined
war.
combined paint. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So,
It's brown enough. It's green enough. It'll be fine.
yeah. So that is the idea with him for when people
Okay.
finally see him. Because I didn't want him to be
When
all
you
super
say
fancy.
sponge chop, what
Hmm.
does that mean?
Oh, so sponge chop. So what I'm gonna do is I hold either tweezers or I hold clippers, and I don't know if I have a sponge here. My kids might have taken it, but you hold a piece of sponge in the clippers,
Hmm.
and then
Yeah,
with the
I get it.
miniature, and then you just hit the paint, hit a piece, and then but what you do is you don't just hit the same angle each time with the sponge because you have a smaller sponge. You would do different patterns when you're doing it to give it a really good camo pattern, like a
Got it. Like a more
uh
chaotic look to it.
yeah, like 90s BDU, like where you had the different colors. It wasn't like tiger striped.
Hmm. Man, I think I did not bring up. Oh, I did. I did. Well, eyedropper.
Nice.
So I usually tend to like to put a little bit of like thinner in the P3 paints.
Hmm. You can do mixing medium too to
Yeah,
like thin them
I
out
never bought
or
that.
a little bit of water. Oh, I liked it.
I got the one for contrasts, so like I can mix two contrasts together a little bit easier.
Hmm.
But I'm kind of like one of the kind of painters that I just paint the straight color, honestly. Like it to mix a color, I will rely on the manufacturer to give me like an in between. You know what I mean?
Hmm. No, I know.
Rather than
I think it's like I never like I will do some straight color, but there's a point where like I made this metallic blue because I was like I don't have a metallic blue, but I want a metallic blue, so I made one.
yeah.
But yeah,
I mean
I
like
definitely understand it, dude.
if I
Painting
can't
straight
find a
paint,
metallic blue, I'll just be like, well, maybe I'll paint it a different color. I could find this one.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I definitely like the green on this guy. So it's like the different shades of green. Those are all straight out of the bottle. They're thinned out.
Yeah. Yeah. That looks good.
Um, Yeah, it's fun, but like when I said, like I said, I wanted a metallic blue, and I was like, I don't have one. Okay, well I'll make one. So like I have no problem
Mhm.
having my wet palette and then just mixing colors until I get what I want. But when I finish up
Yeah.
with the actual Gravediggers proper, they haven't been actually getting they've been getting their paints thinned out, but everything else has been like straight color so that I can make it very similar for the actual Gravediggers proper because they have uniforms even though they're going to be dirty and worn and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh,
It's a way to like make it fast and easy because I just know I need six colors and I can get every single one of those guys done and they'll all match.
the nice thing is it's repeatable that way too,
Hmm.
more easily. Like you don't have to batch mix a ton of it and then store it, so
Yeah.
you don't have to mix it again, or then you don't have to go back and match it. If you like, say you get another dump of minis, you're like, oh, I'm gonna buy up to the full FA now, and then you're like, crap, what formula did I use again? And you can like never quite match it. I'm just like, no, just take it straight out of the bottle. Then if I ever have to match the color again, I can do it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
easy
Actually,
enough.
I remember when we were at Nova last year, Joe Marin and I were having that conversation because we will do that sometimes on some of our minis where we'll paint straight bottle or thin it out obviously, but yeah, it to make sure it's easy. Because sometimes people are like, "Oh, you have to make a new color every single time." It's like we don't have time or the mental energy to do that. Like that, yes, that sounds awesome, but we just don't have the time.
No. Oh, no. That's time that I could be spending at work or my family or painting.
Yeah. Now oh man, it's so my 4-year-old got injured, and she is now like, and rightly so. She fell off a bench and got hurt bad, and which is funny because it was a
Mm.
12-inch fall. You wouldn't think a toddler could do that, but just the random things. So she is now basically, using it with my wife and I that she's like, "Oh, I hurt." So she's sleeping in our bed again, and it definitely affects our sleep.
You, oh you.
I'm a softie though. Like, here's the
She's
thing. Like,
milking you.
yeah, but here's the think about like when we were growing up. Like, you break your arm, you break your collarbone, something like that. Your parents are
Mhm.
like, okay, well, here's the cast. Suck it up, go to bed. Like, you have your Tylenol. But and then you're just in your bed crying yourself to sleep because you're hurting, even after
Yeah,
taking the Tylenol stuff because it hurts.
it's tough as a kid.
And I
It's
want to
tough
make
as an
sure,
adult, honestly. Like,
yeah.
it's getting like surgery or something sucks.
Oh yeah, oh dude, the number of surgeries I've had as an adult is just not fun. I've had my nerves burned. I've had different things with my knees done, my ankle, my back, my neck. Dude, I got a triple T, which is when you get um, the throat, the
Hmm.
like tonsils, adenoids, uvula, and stuff like that. Getting that as an adult would not recommend unless you have severe breathing problems. Would not recommend. I
Yeah.
mean, I had bad breathing problems, so I had to. But yeah, dude.
I have exercise induced asthma, so anytime I run around too much, it gets real rough.
So that's why
So,
you wouldn't play tag with me at Nova. I see. People are like, wait, they play tag at Nova?
weird things happen at night sometimes.
Weird things do indeed. Man,
There's like a
go ahead.
go-kart thing last year that I stumbled on. I'm like, I have no idea what's happening, but it's insane.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Nova this year. I wish I could go to Bocor, but that's just
Oh,
not in
you're
the
not
cards.
going? Oh, that's
No.
sucks.
Yeah, with
I'm sorry.
I can tell you off screen what's going on or off stream,
Sure.
but I can't put
Yeah.
it out on the internet. Um,
Anyways.
but yeah, I can't go to Bocor. God, man, I'm hoping like right now the plan is to go to Nova, and if
So
something
much
else
better.
goes worse, I'm the plan is to have my wife's parents come up and watch the kids while I'm at Nova. So Wednesday through
Mhm.
Sunday, I will leave Wednesday morning at like 6 a.m. drive. I think it's 8 hours. Help set up, start running stuff or helping whatever I can, and then Thursday gotta do. I'm helping with I think the blind date. Then Friday I am. What am I doing? I'd have to look at the schedule. Friday. What am I doing?
Try this one more time over here.
I think Friday I'm doing Iron Gauntlet, so I can get crushed by really good people and learn to play better.
Nice.
Then
You
Saturday
better.
I think we're doing the team event, but in addition to that, I'm gonna help out with the narrative, and I'm gonna be running um IKRBG events too. So from like 7 p.m. until midnight, so a 5 hour session on Thursday, on Friday, and on Saturday for IKRPG, which um well, I don't think that's
That's
actually out on.
a number of sessions.
Yeah, that's gonna be wild. Like that's in addition to playing too. So my morning is probably gonna start at
It's a
like
little better.
7 a.m. Like I'll probably wake up at I'll probably I'll sleep in until probably 7 a.m. And then that looks really good. I think that's a much better phase than last time.
Oh yes, I
Yeah.
I 100% agree. I was quite shamed the the last one. I can't. Ah, there we go. It's a little
Yeah.
better.
That looks good,
That's
man.
that's basically exactly the almost exactly the purple I was going for, which is like that.
Yeah. No, that looks good, man.
So
But yeah, Nova's
I'm
gonna
happy
be
with
fun
that.
this year. I wish I could go to Bocor. That would also be fun. But are you doing the team
Right.
tournament at Bocor
Yes,
or
I
no?
am.
Okay, so you're doing it at
In
Bocor. Are you
fact,
also doing
I
it at
am.
Nova?
Did they sell tickets for that?
I thought they were doing a team tournament for Nova. Maybe they're not.
Well, wait, have tickets going on sale yet? Did I
No,
miss it? Okay,
no,
thank
no.
God.
I
Whew.
so the you got to remember like doing the staff stuff. Like I get my staff badge because I run events.
Yeah.
No, I think tickets go on sale in like 2 weeks. I think. Hold
Okay.
on, I can
Well,
look it up.
I would like to, if possible, but I don't know that I have a team set up just yet. So, you know, um,
I mean, last year you were on the Kedoran teams of three Kedor. Um,
no, I was with what's his name, Damon from Minority Report.
were you?
Yeah,
Oh, I
at
can't
Nova.
try. Sorry, my bad. I thought you were on the team Kedor with the.
No, 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 and not with Ryan. Ryan, I think, was on Team Kador.
Okay. I mean, I'll be honest with you.
Ryan
Those
McCollum.
doing 16 to 18-hour days at Nova can be
No, it's
long.
rough, man. It's like
Yeah.
it's rough.
All right. So Nova tickets go on sale April 10th. Are we at April 10th? No, we're not April 10th. What's
Oh,
today?
it's April 13th right now.
Wait,
Shit.
is it? Go live April 10th at 7 p.m. Oh, shoot. Yeah, they have gone on sale. My bad.
Oh God. Oh shit. Now I gotta buy tickets for that. Fuck. Crap. I need
Um,
to request off for Booker too. I was gonna say right now I'm actually ignoring my team chat for this painting sesh.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I want to be here.
Holy cow. My IKRPG is like, people want it. Yay!
Nice. That's good,
Uh,
dude.
yeah. I logged in. It's like 0 5 available. I was like, oh no. That's, well, that's good. That's good.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
Um, let's see.
All right. So
I need to actually add in. Okay, there's some. Holy dude, the Iron Gauntlet this year is 64 people.
nice.
Narrative is
Yeah.
almost
That's crazy.
completely gone. That's awesome.
Oh Jesus. I gotta get tickets. Ha.
Steam. They have a Steamroller on Friday. Iron Gauntlet on Friday, and then oh, Team Tournament is almost gone. They have three left, and I don't. I think that's
Oh my
probably the
God.
captains. They're gonna have 14 teams
Hmm.
for the team tournament on Saturday. Narrative, narrative,
Where are they
narrative.
on sale
Steam.
at?
What was that?
Where are they on sale at?
I just typed in Nova 2025 and it brought up the events.
It's 2026, bro.
Okay, whatever. Shut up. God, I'm old. Dude. Oh man. Yeah, I gotta get my tickets to actually play because I have my badge. But dude, narrative,
Yeah,
look
I'm
at
gonna
those
have to
tickets.
get.
Like people are taking it. That's awesome. Like I'm so
Yeah,
happy that
I'm excited.
like this
How do I
is
get it?
I can't even like oh dude, I can't talk about it on stream. I could probably tell you offline, but I am so excited for the IKRPG. Oh, so good. So good. Ugh. Yeah. And I'm bringing my whole
All right, so I'll
streaming
get the all
rig.
weekend badge, right?
Yeah, start with the all
Yeah.
weekend badge.
I'll bet the hotel's already sold out.
God, I hope not. I didn't even see a message. Hold on, I'll have to check afterwards because I didn't see anything about the. Normally we get
They have
as
block
a
party on sale.
well, so normally for the staff, like if you're a volunteer or staff, they send you an email so that you can get in for the hotel.
Hmm.
Um, No, I'll message Erica and ask about if the what do you call it? If the I hopefully the hotel isn't booked yet, like maxed out.
Yeah,
I mean, we'll figure it out.
I'll have to I'll have to bunk with somebody.
Man, Andrew's like, don't ignore me while I'm chatting with you. I'm sorry, dude.
There's a lot going on here. Okay, we're painting. Okay.
Yeah, I'll check tomorrow and make sure the hotel is squared away and then these things. But oh, dude, so I can't even tell you because I can't put it out on stream. But are you? Yeah, never mind. It's so good, so good.
Yeah, one of the sessions is out already.
Yeah.
All right.
Between
I'm
refreshing,
probably
I watched
I'm
one
not gonna
session
be
go.
there Wednesday. Probably
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be there Wednesday. I'm driving up Wednesday morning, so I'll be there. How far? Let's see.
Thursday at 6 p.m. I mean, I might go down Thursday, but I don't think I'm playing in events on Thursday. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. So it's gonna be an 8 hour drive for me. Seven and a half hours without stops. So yeah, so I'm leaving early Wednesday morning. I think I'm planning on having like the van fully loaded with everything I need for my army, for IKRPG, for all the terrain,
Hmm.
because I'm bringing to make sure. So the Atlanteans are I think that they're bringing 12 tables worth, and then I'm gonna bring an additional 12 tables worth of terrain just in case,
Hmm.
so that that'll be 24 tables worth of
Yeah,
terrain
it's a lot of
plus
good terrain.
what the Delaware folk have. I
Nice,
mean,
nice, nice.
that's
Oh
yeah,
man.
dude. I am so happy with how Nova's doing. Like, so awesome.
Good.
But yeah,
I'm
so I'm
glad.
bringing the whole, so the giant rig with the 128 gigs of RAM and the built-in capture card and the
Oh yeah.
5070 and all of that. I'm gonna have that be the passenger princess as I drive to Nova in my minivan, and then I'm gonna actually like break down my whole setup. So I'm gonna bring a monitor with me. I'm gonna bring the three webcams. Like I'm gonna bring everything to do it, and then I'm bringing the cranes and
That's
everything. And the hope is that I can also do with you and I there that we can actually sit down and have live painting and chatting with people like if Locke wants to talk to us, or if Matt wants to talk to us, or
that'd be
if
pretty cool.
if we want to have Erica or Andy talk to us for a bit, like because having all the cameras set up, it'll be really cool. Like you can have the painting cam, or we could have for
Oh yeah.
IKRPG or for the games. It'll be that way. Also with Ice King, my kid Taylor, love you, buddy. Um, having him also, so being able to have two separate streams going and have everything. Also, like heaven forbid a stream like craps out, I can also at least capture because I'm bringing 16
Right.
terabytes worth of storage. Cause it's me. Actually, I
Nice.
probably
That's a big number.
honestly, I'm probably gonna bring. So it has 16 terabytes inside. No, it has more than that. It has 18 terabytes inside because it has two 8 terabytes, which is 16, plus a 2 terabyte. And then I'll probably bring my external 4 and my external 2 so that way, if anything happens, we can just record. I'll be able to record at, 4K, and we can put those up on, or, use those for videos for later on. So, like, I can give all the raw information to Erica and Andy and be like, here. And I'm like, it's all in 4K at 60
Oh
frames a
god.
second. Actually,
So
the crazy thing.
she's gonna kill you. She's gonna be like, I can't import this.
Well, no, like she could do whatever she like. I can always downgrade it, but like be
I know, I know,
it's
I know.
one of the things is it's always
Should I
better to
go?
be able to downgrade than to go up.
All right. What's your recommended, since you're doing the planning, what's your recommended like participation for Nova? What should I buy tickets for if I can? Like,
Okay.
should I do IGQ or should I do the Steamroller on Friday? Because it looks like
Um.
Friday night is already full on narrative. Oh no, Friday night has 8 out of 8 available.
Yeah. Okay. So
Friday
starting
2
with
has 1 out of 8. Okay, that's the one that's already full.
wait, is there no Wednesday events this
Basically.
time?
Now they're I'm just not going to be there that day.
Oh, okay. All right. So starting with Thursday. Um. Well, obviously, oh, you can't do my KRPG. Well, see if someone drops from my KRPG. Um.
I'm not even sure I'm going to be there Thursday.
Oh, okay. So starting with Friday, I would say because I know you, I think you should do the Iron Gauntlet day one.
Think so?
Yeah, because that's so right now there's about 30, I think what, 35 people left. So
All right.
those that 64 people are going to be some of the best people in the world playing. And that's where, you get even if you get crushed, you at least learn.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I would do the Iron Gauntlet.
Got it.
And that's going to take 12 hours on Friday. And then I think there's IKRBG Friday is open if you want one of those.
Well, I can if I'm playing in that.
Yeah, you can. IKRPG it starts at 7 p.m. I can tell you for
Oh,
a fact that I played in the Iron Gauntlet on Friday and then running uh IKRPG Friday night.
all right. I'll think about it. I want to
Okay.
get what the are you running the night one too?
Mhm.
All right. I'll try and I'm gonna fill out my War Machine schedule first though. Like
Okay. So
see what my
Friday
budget looks like. All
Friday is
these
Iron
are
Gauntlet.
additive, I think. So
Saturday
um
I would do the team tournament.
mhm. Yeah, I need
Um
a team. I can find somebody going.
I
I'm assuming
think
you're already playing on a team.
yeah, I think it's gonna be with the Atlantean guys.
Yeah.
I say that, and then I'm gonna be like, actually, they didn't want me on the team. Dan, can I play with you? I don't know. I think I'm playing with them because they were talking about that. They wanted to take the Bocor team is gonna get adjusted, and I'll be put on it with it.
Nice. Okay.
Um, I'm
I'm
surprised
gonna
the team
try.
isn't expanding.
I'll probably just buy another one here.
Okay. So I would do the team tournament on Saturday because team tournaments to me are always a lot of fun.
All right.
And then I would do so that's Saturday. I don't think I'm doing an IKRPG on Saturday unless it gets added in. That'd have to be up to Erica. So I think if both
Mm-hmm.
IKRPGs sell out, I think they might do one on Saturday. Um, we'll see. And then so if you can't do IKRPG or you don't want to, or I guess I'm sorry, I'm sorry. On Saturday there is no IKRPG, so I would do the narrative
Yeah,
Saturday.
but there's a
That's
narrative. If I
yeah.
can't get into the team event,
Hmm. Yeah, I would do the
I guess.
narrative in the evening because you can actually do the entire team event and then do the narrative in the evening. Like for me, I
Yeah, I did that
block
last year.
like yeah, that's what I would do because this will like the narrative events are so much fun. So I would do that with the
Mm-hmm.
narrative. Um,
Yeah,
and
especially at
then
night because that's when everyone started drinking. All
yeah, that's it gets intense.
right, so I have
Uh,
IGQ Friday,
mhm.
um,
Team tournament Saturday.
team tournament Saturday, and the narrative at night.
Hmm.
Nice, nice.
And then Friday night, because you didn't pick anything Friday night, I would do IKRPG. And then I would relax on Sunday if I was you. Well, actually, depending on how well you do in Iron Gauntlet, you might be playing on
Yeah,
Sunday.
true.
And there's a Net of the Narrative on Sunday too.
Yeah, I came home like way late last year, I think, from Nova, so I think I'm gonna try and get home earlier. Actually, I might have to be driving with somebody, so I might not be able to make a choice on that.
Gotcha.
My wife probably needs the car for work, and I usually take it down, but not this
Yeah,
time.
I'm taking the minivan this year for Nova, so I'm gonna have that sucker loaded up. Oh, dude, I can tell you this because it I was gonna do a surprise, but my wife wouldn't let me spend the money on it, which is probably a good idea. Someone was selling a 25-foot skeleton. You know those lawn skeletons? They have a 15 and a
Yeah.
25. So I found they were selling two 25s for $400 total. Those things normally go for $600 a piece. So I was gonna buy
Wow,
both of
that's
them,
nice.
and I was gonna bring
Turn it
one
into
with
terrain.
me. Yeah, I was gonna bring it with me, and I was gonna set it up in the eye, and I was gonna try to figure out how to make some sort of terrain, or not terrain, clothes for it. And I was gonna set it up because the head alone is probably 3 feet, if not
Nice.
bigger. And I was gonna set it up in the War Machine area. Well, I was gonna have to talk about it. It didn't happen, sadly, unless I can find another one going on sale, which I might. It's me. I might get lucky. So if I can find a giant ass skeleton, I'm gonna bring it to Nova and I'm gonna give it to Ice King because I'm gonna make like an ice crown with
Nice.
it, so that when he streams, he has a 3 foot skull behind him.
That's excellent. That reminds me of like Dead Mouse, the giant fucking
Yes.
mouse head on his head.
Yeah. And mind you, I'm gonna be in full Temple Flame Guard
You gotta
armor.
spray paint that sucker like ice blue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How's that TFG print coming?
It's not. The printer's not working. I yeah, I have to wait. So hopefully my it's gonna be so we're
Painting,
when
actually.
the insurance money finally comes in, because it's going to eventually, we're gonna buy the 4 new printers, and then I'm gonna start buying parts and see if I can potentially fix the old ones.
Hmm.
I don't know, like it with printers, it's really sketchy on the insides. So I haven't actually like I've been trying to take things apart and fixing them, but they just keep having more and more issues. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, so we're gonna
Yeah.
buy probably in the next month. We're gonna buy the 4 new printers and try to fix potentially the old ones. I don't think that's probably gonna happen, but we're gonna try. So the 4 new printers, and I'm going
Yeah.
to print. I'm hoping to print 4 sets, if not more, of Temple Flame Guard armor.
Wow. So you
Hmm.
can have a whole unit.
Yeah, yeah. And Sheila said
Does
she's
it
gonna
come in
show me how to
size
use.
large?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a little bit. Like dude, I didn't realize
Aren't you a
how.
little short to be a stormtrooper?
You know, I didn't realize how big my head is. Like they say, like, oh, it's like I forgot, it's like a 22-inch head. And then Sheila message like she measures mine, and she's like, "How is your head this big?" And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Your head is fucking huge." And I was like, "Oh, my bad." And she's like, "That's why all of our children have giant heads." I was like, "For the brain,
She's pissed
maybe."
because the head had come out.
Yeah, 100%,
Focus.
100%.
There we go.
Uh,
A little bit. Yep.
a
Yep.
little bit, a little bit.
Yep.
Ooh, there
There.
you go. There we go.
Purple.
That's nice.
You gotta use that same purple. Whatever's in the tray, you know?
It works. It works.
Whatever comes up in rotation. That's what I wear.
All right, so you haven't got a lot of time to paint off stream. So if you do get some time this week, what are you going to paint and what are you going to listen to?
So I'm gonna try to redo or reprime like paint on primer just the areas that one mini that I want to repaint so I can avoid having to like reprimer the whole thing, you know?
Okay.
Um I'm still on that I'm still on that synthwave shit.
Mm-hmm.
um I listen to that while I'm like programming too, which by the way, I released that new version of my app. So if
Yes.
you are going to Boker Brawl and you're on the teams, I did a computer application to help with managing your pairings and tracking like you know how you think you stack up against planning out how you're gonna play against the other teams. So yeah, hit me up if you're interested.
I think it's awesome. That's where we got into the joke on me learning how to play or to uh,
Oh
write
yeah, the
in
programming.
Basic and Visual
Yeah,
Basic
I
in
mean
high
it's cool.
school.
I basically I'm painting off camera again.
That's okay.
Because I keep coming back to the spot that's comfortable for me, and oh,
So
that's
here's the
actually a good, much better angle. That's the best angle I've had so far, I think.
yeah, that's a really good angle.
Yeah, I'm figuring this out, man. I wish you
You're
could like
rocking it.
zoom out and see this. I mean, I don't know if you could see it on like my face camera, but I've got this like power cord suspended, like plugged into my laptop over there. It's like being held out of the way by one of the clamps on my painting station.
It's so good, man. Like the jankiness of how we
Yeah,
set things up versus what someone at home sees. I think
yeah,
I've sent you pictures of what like the desk looks like, and you have one camera like way up
that's
here
right.
and one
Ignore the
there,
man
and like
behind the curtain.
yeah.
All right, need different color for leggings. What goes with this purple? What color should the leggings be?
Mm,
The boots are probably brown. Shit, brown.
yeah. Trying
And
to think.
green? She's an elf.
Yeah. Um, do you have a like a really bright, vibrant green? Like, let me see if I have one. Like this.
I have like ghoul green
This one. Yeah.
because that's speed paint. Ghoul green.
Yeah. So this is fluorescent green. Like, to
Okay.
give you an
I don't
example,
really
like
have many fluorescents.
to show you like the super glue cap, it's basically the super glue cap green. It's like green green. I would do like that with her pants.
Let's see what color
Cause
this looks like on my hand.
you know, the bard, she wants to be noticed.
That's right. Gotta stand out.
Hmm.
I don't really know how to. I don't really know how to paint leopard print.
Oh my God. Yeah. You know what you could do there? So start with a green base, and then if you I'll tomorrow I will tell you I'll show you exactly how to sponge chop, and then you because you have to like have it all dry, and I'll show you how to sponge chop so you could do not leopard print, but remember in the 80s where they had that weird color? It was like almost like tiger striped.
Is that too
Yeah,
green?
that's a good. I think it's a good green.
Okay.
So you remember how they used to have like the really neon tiger stripe when you'd see at the clubs in the 80s?
Yeah. Yeah.
That.
Like neon punk.
Yes. Yes. Hmm.
I'm gonna have to try and move past these two models actually, real quick. I think because with Poker Brawl coming up, I might try to slap some last minute paint on like some last infantry units
Hmm.
because I got like 99% of my ombre commission painted, so I didn't
Okay.
want to stress over getting it done in time for events or anything, and I wanted it to look really really good. But then like the third of each unit I bought, I was like, yeah, maybe I'll just paint this one myself. And I had a friend helped me do these conversions. So they started as Iron Fang pikemen,
Okay.
and then he turned them into liegemen, put an axe in their hand, and like kind of shaved down the symbol on the shield, so it just is
Hmm.
a plain shield. And I was thinking I could use that as new stamps that they're gonna start selling
Oh man,
um, on
I
the shields.
was that's
That seems like a really
Gruntworks, right?
cool thing. I want to try. Hmm?
That's Gruntworks, right?
I can't. I'm not sure. I only watched the keynote like once. I don't.
Okay.
I don't recall. It's
So
probably it. I'm sure it's on YouTube. I'm gonna have to look it up when I get around to it. I mean, all these things are like long term plans.
I was gonna reach out to them.
It always is.
So she has a Instagram and a Twitch called Weekend Nails. So, you know, in the army, she always has to have like the boring colored. nails every day in the week. So she paints and she does nail stamping on the weekends. And I was going to reach out to them and be like, look, we're not big. We have this many views. We have this many people who watch us. But my wife is really good at nail stamping. She does videos. She does, things. Would you sell us early some of these things so we can do videos on the channel, which was, publicity for them, but also it's I think she would be really good at it because she is really good at nail stamping and sometimes it's finicky.
Mm,
And I think it would be
gotcha.
humorous to have Sheila like helping me do nail stamping either because we'd have to do it early in the morning. So like wake up 4:30 on a Saturday and sit
Get your
down.
nails did.
Yeah, so she would probably do her nails and then she would help me um stamp my armies. It's one of the reasons I want to get my gravediggers done is so that if we can actually get them to sell it to us early, you know, it would be
That's
awesome.
pretty cool.
And it would be some good content for the channel too.
Yeah, everybody
I
wins.
think someone might actually watch in for that. They'd be like, "Oh, hey, that's how you do it." But and the
Yeah,
fact
I
that
want to see what this
Sheila's
new
like
product is like.
she's been nail stamping for eight
Yeah, she's an
years.
expert.
Yeah.
All right, I like that green.
So that is a hope on talking to them. But man, after Diana got hurt, I because it was like if you remember, it was Adepticon, Easter, Diana got hurt, and then I had to get more stuff done with my knees. It's always
Mm,
fun when the doctors tell you that they're not putting milliliters into your knees, that they're putting centiliters, and you're like, hold on,
it's a
that's
lot.
a
That's a
that's
lot.
a step up.
An order of magnitude.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah,
the sleeves are probably good green too.
probably.
And then I can do
You
brown
could do
on like
darker
the
green
gloves.
on the sleeves to like give it
Yeah.
a different
Okay.
accent.
Yeah, I got camo cloak.
There you go.
That'll work. This one is a slightly darker green.
I'm really having fun painting him.
Yeah. Hell
It's
yeah.
gonna be nice when he's all together and new base and all that stuff.
Nice. I'm excited. I can't wait to see it. It's
I'm
done
actually
by
gonna.
now, but you'll have to show me.
I'm hoping to have it done by Sunday because I, excuse me, I want to throw it as a bad guy or as a jack against my players. So every two
Nice.
weeks I have my iCare RPG that I do at my house.
Hell yeah.
Um, and I want to throw it at the players. They don't watch these streams, so it's okay. I could talk about it here.
That's what they get. Maybe if they did their homework, they'd know it was going to hit them.
Yeah, if they knew. Oh my God, dude, I'm one of those people where I write up.
Nerds.
Yeah, I write up like four different things of what could happen, like four different
That's
modules
the
for before we
color
show up.
difference.
Yeah, that's a good one. The dark green, I like it. Um, and so they will sometimes look behind the DM screen, not intentionally, but this last time they saw an archangel
Oh,
and
I'm
they're like,
just getting some chips over here. What's
yeah, and
that
they're
over
like,
there?
and they like look and they're like, why is there an archangel? I was like, don't worry about it. And they're like, what do we do that we're gonna run into an archangel? I was like, don't worry about it. If if you see him, you see him. If not, you might not. And
Depends on
I
what you do.
yeah. And
Depends on who
this,
you piss off today.
but no, this last session when they played with like when they're this was the least combat oriented session I have ever had in probably 10 years. They talked
Nice.
and they passed their bluff and their persuades every single time. Like, oh, I rolled a
Nice.
19 and they're rolling in front of me. So it's not even like they're cheating. They're literally rolling in front of me. I'm just like, where are the threes? Like,
This
how are
creep
you
can roll, man.
and they go it was the one where they have to go to
Yes, they
Carvertown or
do.
Carverburg and then they go
Okay.
from there to one of the other areas and they have to like defuse a missile that's going to be basically put a horrible um, gas on one of the nearby. I think it's Corvus. They're gonna like
Mhm.
basically this mad scientist is gonna bomb them, and they
Damn.
are able to talk their way through, and they do all this stuff, and they get up there, and then they're like, oh, we're gonna disarm the warhead. They roll a 20, straight up 20 plus
Yep.
their bonuses, and I was just like, and there's like, and they had already
What does that
talked.
make us? Big damn heroes, sir.
It,
Well,
yeah,
ain't
like
we just?
God, good Firefly quote. Yeah.
Thank you.
Malcolm Reynolds, amazing. Um,
We
but
are
they
just
do
too
that.
pretty to die. Look at that chisel jaw.
But so like like a session that's supposed to take like 6 hours, they crush it
Yep.
in 3. Like
Nice.
no combat, talking, passing everything. They were like focused. Like I was like everyone took their Adderall and they all just crushed it. And I'm just like, damn it. Like I had the things of like, oh hey, if they get distracted and go down instead of up, they're gonna deal with an archangel. If they go over here, they're gonna deal with um I was painting these. The Hellmouths.
These
I
motherfuckers just
I
thread the needle.
Yeah, like I had Hellmouths all set to go, and then nope. They like normally, when you play in D&D or IKRPG, it's like herding squirrels. Like they're gonna run off, they're gonna do that stuff. Nope, they were
Mhm.
like, we're gonna talk to this person, we're gonna, try to bribe him. That didn't work. All right, we're gonna try to persuade him. One is like that didn't work. We're gonna intimidate, and they're just bam, bam, bam. And I was like, none of you have shot anything. Like good job. Like this is how Gygax, I think, expected people to play, or hoped, not expected, hoped people would play, like full role
Mhm.
playing. Like I even gave it inspiration points because they were in character, in
Oh my God,
tone.
they're actually doing it.
Yeah, yeah. Like I was like, this is great.
Guys, they're doing it.
Um, and the funny thing is they were supposed to be level 7, but they had shown up to the session and they had forgotten to level up their characters. And I was like, all
Oh,
right,
I've done
guys,
that before.
I was like, you guys are all level 6. You're supposed to be level 7. There's 4 of them there. And I was like, so you can either take like 15, 20 minutes and level up now, or you can just jump in. And they're like, you know what? No, like one of them was like, no, I got a good feeling about today. I'm just going to jump in. I think that's what we do. And
Mhm.
they all voted. So then at the end, because it's, I level up by key event, not by
Fucking
experience,
karma.
they level up again because they finished the
Mm-hmm.
module. So this coming
Whoa.
session, they're level 8s. So they're going from 6 to 8 and just, oh, like
They're
one
just
of them,
living their best lives over there.
they are. I was just like, this is amazing. And I know this coming session is going to be a cluster because it's one of those things like, they
Oh my
can't
God, I
just
just
be
got
rolling.
2 more levels of spells. What do I do?
Yeah. Uh, wait, I pick up another attack? Wait, I found gear to upgrade the cortex from my warjack? Perfect. Wait, we found a 500 gold pieces because we rolled on the 98th percentile on the loot chart for random loot? Just uh
All that karma is building up. They're just gonna roll nothing but natural ones all game, and then they'll just die, and then they'll never get to use all this fancy treasure.
oh yeah, I mean that might happen. Man, they started at level 3 with
I
this
guess they'll just
campaign.
die.
And one of them,
And this is
the
the
guys,
is this the fifth edition one?
this is the 5th edition.
Okay.
And so one of the so they started at third level, and one
Yep.
of the guys started as a iron hand or iron head combat medic. So like that's using
Hmm.
like the iron head tree and then the medic tree. So and then he's
Hmm.
in iron head armor, and so like it's a steel head medic and then iron head armor. So like to kill him is really difficult. Like bonkers. And like we had given him to the brand new player who I had. Will, I love
Hmm.
you, buddy. You were like new to D&D, so we gave you the cannot die character because he's gonna be the
Easy mode.
healer in the back, and he's in giant heavy armor. So on one of the first, like this is the first session, they move to where they're supposed to go, which is like outside a a mine shaft that goes down, and then there's also towns. So instead of going into the abandoned town, they camp outside and look, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna do um we're going to do fire watch, which means they're going to have some people stay up overnight to make sure that they all get their rest,
Hmm.
but they also don't get ambushed. So overnight, Will fails his constitution, which means he falls asleep on his watch. Then he fails his perception because he's going to roll with advantage because he's like half asleep, standing up in his armor, and he gets
Of course.
attacked by a skinwalker. So his first reaction is he goes, instead of attacking, mind you, he is in, you know, steel or iron armor that's like steam powered, like with
Yeah,
I think he had
yeah. He's
like
built some. He's got to stoke that engine.
yeah, like he could easily take out a skinwalker. Like at level 3, he can just beat the ever living tar out of it with his maul. No, he turns and runs, provoking an attack of opportunity.
Nice.
I roll the dice because I do it in front of the screen. I roll a 20. I pick up a new dice. I roll a 20. I pick up another dice. I roll a 20. I pick up a
Excellent.
fourth 20, or I pick up a fourth d20, and I roll a 19.
Hmm.
And then I'm like, we're just
That
going to
bitch
roll
is dead.
damage. Yeah, he's like dead, dead. And it
So
was
dead.
one of those things like, fuck. And
What's
he's
wrong
like,
with you? I say you. He dead.
it's okay. Kill my character. And it was like 30 minutes into the session. I was just like, oh
He
my
deserved
God.
it.
Yeah, like the table who were all like more experienced D&D players, they're just like, because they had seen the character. They're like, did Will just die? I was like, uh-huh.
Wow.
And Will's like, wait, but that's okay, right? And I was like, I have extra character sheets. I was like, Will, you're gonna be reinforcements in the morning. You're dead, buddy. It just
Hmm.
yeah, so like that was the
Yeah.
like
But
the
that's
start
okay.
of the
He can come
campaign.
back.
Yeah, I gave him a new character. It was okay. He
Yeah.
became the one of the captain of the guard who
There you go.
decided to help them out. And
There you go.
but
Easy
th-
peasy.
they are significantly murder hobos a lot of the time, which is why them, doing the role
This guy
playing,
wasn't getting paid enough.
yeah. But what these guys doing like the role playing and all of that was just so shocking because they played well, they worked together, they didn't murder hobo, and I was like, well, yeah, and
Yeah, legit,
maybe that
legit.
continues. Maybe it doesn't. We'll see. But
We
that's
do have the best of intentions. Just so happens we accidentally murder like everybody.
everybody, everybody, so many people.
I don't know, officer. He just strangled himself with my hands. I
Did
swear
you
it
ever
wasn't me. It was the one-armed man.
did you ever watch The Gamers, the YouTube
Yeah.
series by something zombie? It had like The Gamers, The Uprising, The Darkness Rising, The Gamers,
Oh, oh, I no, I have
Hand of
not,
Fate.
but I have wanted to watch them for years.
So I know they're free on YouTube. I literally
Yeah.
paid. I have them on DVD. I ha- I have I own them on Amazon Prime, and I have sometimes watched them on YouTube because that way I can give them more revenue. Um, I enjoy that
It
show.
was pitched to me as like the best worst fantasy movie ever.
Well, no, it's D&D players and like the crazy shit they do, and I've had some of those experiences before, and I'm
Hmm.
like, oh my God, my players, what is wrong with
All right,
them?
now I'll have to watch it. My wife would probably be interested in that too,
Oh,
actually.
Sheila and I have sat down and watched it multiple times. So it starts with Gamers Darkness Rising, and then you have Gamers The Hand of Fate, which they also have the extended edition.
Oh boy.
Excuse me. And then they also have there's another one. There's multiples. And then there's offshoots. Uh man, so good. So like it's such a fun like movie. But in
Oh
it,
yeah, man.
one of the characters. He plays a female sorcerer, and she just murders things. Like she's like fireball or like firebolt or lightning, and it's just like, why? Why would you incinerate that poor um human that's like just a
Hmm.
level one NPC? Sorry about that.
Well, he was there. He was in my
Yeah,
way.
and like he was trying to give us information. No, burn him, bam.
But
And
his
that's,
voice was really annoying. You don't understand how I feel.
but like that's what I say that because that's what my players sometimes do. And I mean, I've been a
Yeah.
DM since 1998, a hot minute.
Yeah.
You know, when you were, let's see, I'm gonna make a guess here, Dan, on what you were doing in 1998 while I was in
Oh
high
boy.
school. I'm gonna say you were in first grade. Am I close?
No, I was 10.
Oh, you were in third grade.
Yeah, I guess not far off.
No, not too far. Um, but yeah, like I've been DMing so many years, and I know my punishment for why I have to be the forever DM is because when I'm a player, I am a hor. No, I'm not bad, but I've seen the system so much, and I love role
Right.
playing that I am disruptive. Like I
I see that.
unless you have me be like the lawful good paladin, in which case I will still screw up your campaign because I will play a lawful good paladin 100%. Like you can't murder
Nobody
hobo.
expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Yeah. Oh god, another good movie or TV show actually. Um, but
I
yeah,
had for
that's
my birthday, I had someone, I hired a DM to run the Monty Python RPG for me. It was a hoot.
ooh, yeah.
It's not an RPG. You can't call it that. It's Monty Python's uh, uh, historical reenactment co-curricular historical reenactment seminar A.
Oh man.
Garbage words.
Yeah, I just wait,
Where's
come
my
to
voice?
Nova and play in the RKPG and you will get to see the fun shenanigans. It was funny. I was trying to tell someone that like he's like, "Oh, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I, and I was like, dude, I will have a
What is it
preset
from?
module and like I will try to stick to it. But also, I do let the players, as long as it's not like game breaking and ruining the event for
Hmm.
people, yeah, like I don't tell players no unless it's like an illegal action. Like they're like, "Hey,
Absolutely have to.
we know that we're supposed to go do this, but we don't want to. We want to go talk to that dude, and then we want to go and do this." And I'm like, "Okay,
All right, guess we're
let's
winging it.
let's go."
Time to roll up your sleeves and dig in. We're both
Yeah.
gonna find out what happens next.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah,
Oh, dude, I wrote up a
I love
narrative.
RPGs. They're so great.
I have such a good narrative that I want to eventually run, and it's all based on I can say the general idea of it. It's all based on um do you trust your teammates? So it's
Mm.
four people on each side, so a total of eight players on a narrative, and it's played on a 8 foot by 4 foot board. And it's supposed to be Team A is invading and trying to break through a wall, and Team B is behind. Well, Team B is not completely behind the wall. Like some of them are on the wall, some of them are in the city. And
Mhm.
some of Team A have infiltrated into the city and are trying to be disruptive in the city, whereas some of
Okay.
Team B, who are supposed to be on the wall, are also trying to make raiding missions to go out and rescue people. Here is the different thing. Every turn, well, starting at turn 0, I hand each of the players a card with a bonus objective. Okay, cool. The bonus objective is, and I don't necessarily see this. I just hand it to them. I don't want to know what their thing is because I have them all
Hmm.
shuffled in. So
Okay.
there's eight cards that they can get. One, and it's for each of the four people. One of them is like, hey, yes, you are an attacker, but if you can kill the other one of your teammates warcasters, you get 10 victory points. And it's because the phrase at the top is says he looked at you funny.
That's all the
And I
motivation some men need.
that's the thing though. Like in war, stuff like that has happened. Like I was
Mhm.
going to change it after
And then
listening
the
to
next thing you know, someone gets tossed out a window, and you've got World War One.
yeah. Yeah.
True story.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, boy.
You know what's a
Um,
great verb?
go ahead.
Defenestration.
That is a good one.
The
Um,
act of throwing someone out a window.
someone,
No, I
but
mean like it specifically refers to a person. It's that specific of a verb. I think.
oh, is it?
I believe so.
I think you're right. But yeah,
Another
so
person, maybe.
that is the narrative that I. That's not the narrative for this Nova, but that's a narrative
Mhm.
that I've been wanting to run for like probably two
That
years.
sounds fun.
And the thing is, it's not just the attackers that have these bonus objective; it's the defenders too. And
Yeah.
it's basically, as one of my friends said, he's like, so it's basically kind of Among Us with um infiltrators. And I was like, kind of, but like not all the bonus objectives are like, screw over your team. Like one of them is you get bonus, your entire team gets bonus points if you can wipe out an entire enemy unit of 5 people or more in one turn, which is basically, um and that one is called, I'd have to look it up. But it's basically like, blind charge. And it's like, get that people, like, wipe them out, and you get bonus
Mm-hmm.
points. So it's the idea that, and thing is,
Eat
the
'em.
players, when you hand them these cards, like these little printouts,
You kind of
they
go
don't
nuts with
have
that
to
shit.
do that. They can just be like, nope, I'm just going to play because there's a straight scenario too on what the players
Not
have to
today,
do.
Satan.
Yeah, that's the joke. Is like you could like look at your card and be like, no. But then the thing is
No,
that
no, I don't think I will.
so the funny part is like the day one. So let's say you played this narrative on a Thursday. The
Hmm.
people who would some people would come back and play it again on a Friday, and then they
Okay.
know that maybe they don't trust their teammates. And then if they play it again on Saturday, then they
They're
might
so meta.
really not play their teammate or like not trust their teammates. Which again, yeah, that's metagaming, but I am okay with it because trying to like screw with players, like one of them on the defensive side is it's called take an infernal bargain. Accept the infernal bargain.
You're a warlock now.
Yes. And I have an entire painted infernals that I just give to them. I'm like, oh, so you're like, because each person has 50 points on there, so it's
Hmm.
not a huge force. But I'm like, here, like I was like, take your stuff off the field, and here's 50 points of infernals. Here's the printout cards for them. Good luck. Like
Hmm.
all of your,
Nice.
and it's just like what? And when I tested this, like I tested this up here, it was funny. Like one of the guys had gotten that card. I didn't realize it, and he was like he had had bad rolls, bad luck. He was down to just his Warcaster. Like he was
Oh boy,
playing, and he was like,
I'm
I'd like
doing
to
it.
act, and he's like, I'd like to activate this card. Well, here's the thing: when you do that, you change teams. So he went from defenders to attackers with
Yeah, yeah.
50 points
Pretty
of
good.
infernals inside their base.
Nice.
Yeah, it was rough. For the attacker's side, I have it's called Feel Morrow's Embrace. and I give
Mhm.
you an entire. I'm gonna have to figure out a different way to do it now because now Constance has a new model. But I gave that like I just give you 50. I give you Constance Blaze. I give
Mhm.
you Gallant,
And like a bunch of
and then
precursors.
yeah, precursors, and it's just like and it's like they step up and it's like your warcast you get to keep your warcaster as the bad guy.
Mhm.
But your cohorts are gone and it's now you get to use Constance Blaze, your warcaster, and 50 points worth of precursors. And it's just like the silliness that happens. Because when I tested it, I was like, oh man, what happens if I give them this force and then they still want to be bad? Nope. Each time the player was like, 100% let's screw over my own team. This is going to be fun.
Yeah, we're
And
going
I
good.
yeah, so that's one of the ones that I really want to run at a narrative and
Mhm.
running with that narrative. I also want to run an IKRPG at the same event. And the IKRPG events affect the narrative.
Hmm. Yeah, like what happens in the battle.
Mhm.
Yeah, like what happens in the battle.
Oh, well, like it's so the way it works is that the IKRPG group is supposed to be going into like the one I have written for that is supposed to be going into a like a large tower. It's basically like
Mhm.
6 stories. And it's at the bottom is like some warehouses and then as you get further up, you have intel. Now, if the IKRPG group decides to let's say blow up the tower, well, then in the narrative that tower is destroyed and the people don't have the extra resources. So what
Right.
they do is when they are trying to do their damage rolls with shooting, they have to roll add one dice, drop the lowest or drop the highest. So they basically have star-crossed.
Mhm.
And things like
Oof.
that can affect stuff. But if the RKRPG group does it well and they succeed, then they get hand of fate, that defenders. But they also like once they so there's two separate things that they have to do for that arc RPG. They have to solve a problem inside the tower, and then they also have to stop a summoning outside of the town. If they stop the summoning, then the
Jesus.
attackers don't get the bonus. If they don't stop the summoning, then the attackers get a bonus.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
everything plays into it, right?
hmm And
That's
it's
pretty
it's
cool.
like a lot of fun.
Uh,
Like I like
I really
doing
like
stuff
that
like that.
stuff.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the Frontiers campaigns.
hmm
Have you looked at the rules for that yet?
I have. I love the idea of the
It's
chart
really
and how
cool.
you're gonna have to attack your way in, and
Hmm.
you can be rewarded by just kind of being more conservative, or you can be like super aggressive. But if you're super aggressive, it can hurt you. Yeah, I like it. I think they came up with a really good chart with that. Did
Yeah,
you notice
I'm
that
excited.
after? Go ahead.
I'm gonna try and run and with some locals that are coming back to the game. I'm
Heck yeah.
excited about it. Go
Oh
ahead.
man.
What were you saying?
No, I was gonna say that. I don't know if you noticed, but it was like 3 weeks after they announced they do all that. Have you seen the new chart that they announced for 40K? That 40K announced, and I was like, they 40K is
Mm-mm.
stealing from them. I mean, I can't say it's guaranteed, but the new 40K system looks very similar to what War Machine put out, what SFG put out. I was like, huh, you guys are just gonna take from them? It's definitely not because War Machine is on the rise and 40K is on the downward. Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Uh, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
funny. I really like playing in tournaments, but running narratives, running IKRPG, that gives me the warm fuzzy. I really like that.
Should it be a gold guitar? What do you think? Is that heavy metal?
Ooh, yeah, definitely a gold guitar with silver accents.
Right. Yeah, I've got the basically I have like the strings are kind of silver at the moment.
Yeah, that looks good. Dude, I started talking about that. I put down my model, I put down my paintbrush, and I was like, let me tell you, and I stopped painting.
Yes, I got him to do it. Ha
You did.
ha!
You win.
Nailed
You
it.
win.
All right, we're 1-1, I guess.
We are. Dude, I like sometimes like doing that,
I
talking
was
about
getting
that
into it. It
stuff.
was a good story. It's a good story, man.
It's good. Like I
It's
work
good,
really
bro.
hard on those narratives. And the thing is, I
It
think like
shows.
some of that stuff,
Like the ideas are
it's
cool, man.
oh yeah, it's and the thing is that the players normally really enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny
Because
because some
that's
like
like a level of experience that you can't really get elsewhere. You can't replicate it. Like that sort of thing only really works if you have like a DM that you're not really used to playing with. Like, you're not quite sure what they're up to, so you just like, all right, I'll go along with the bit. You know,
hmm
maybe that doesn't work like in your basement game or whatever.
Oh no,
Because you're like, all
I
right,
still
what bullshit are you up to now, Sean? You
oh dude, they
know.
my players like my one of my good players, Trevor, like love him dearly, awesome guy. Been playing with him since 2019.
Hmm.
Like it's been a minute because I he
Oh
played
yeah.
with us in Germany and then we both moved here. Well, we moved apart, but then we moved here. And
Hmm.
so when I tell them, they're like, "All right, I rolled a 15. What do I see?" And I was like, "Oh, it appears clear." And they're like, and I actually what I say is I say it looks clear, and they will look at
Hmm.
me and they're like, "Okay, so it looks clear." I was like, "It
Hmm.
looks clear."
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and the number of times that it was in fact not clear, they don't trust me because sometimes a 15 doesn't get it for you. Sometimes it's not a hard check. It's a really hard check. And
So,
go ahead.
funny story, real quick, just to interject. I used to play like back in the pandemic. I played a bunch of games like online, and this guy I knew was DMing, and I swear to God, by like the end of the summer, his catchphrase was "suddenly and without warning,"
Yes.
and it would happen for like for every encounter where there's obviously an ambush. Suddenly and without warning, the
It's
goblins
true.
attack. Go
Well,
ahead.
so
Go
here's the
ahead.
thing. I have it on my phone. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Pitch Black with Vin Diesel from
Maybe.
he plays Riddick and
Oh,
it's he
yeah. Okay.
crashes on the
I
prison
just
ship.
I just knew it as the Riddick movie.
Yeah, well there's like three or four of them now.
There's like three of them or something, right?
So in the very first one,
I have not watched them all.
he's like looking and they're like, "How does it look?" And he's like, "Looks clear." So someone gets up to move and gets like killed. And
Hmm.
then
I think I remember that.
they're like, "Well, how does it look now?" He's like, "It looks clear." Like he's not trying to mess with them. But I had that saved as an audio thing. So when they would roll, I would say it looks clear. And then if like I had the second one saved too, and I would do that to my players. Like I just play it on my phone and they're just like, I can't trust you. You're giving me PTSD because of how you play. And I was like, no, no, no. I was like, I'm telling you,
Wilhelm
look.
scream. It's like
But
how some people will save the Wilhelm scream to use during combat.
yeah, hold on.
Wow.
My golden retrievers want to come say hi because I let
Oh,
them
excellent.
out and they're like, Dad, we love you. Hey pups. Oh no, it's the vacuum. So they were
Oh,
under
they're
my
running from the
desk.
vacuum. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't like the vacuum. They were under my desk, and then when my son went to get water, they left with them. Hey, buddy, come here.
Hmm.
Come here. Up.
Oh, yeah. So the I partially told the story earlier, right? But
Mm,
they um so my wife's the training
the
dogs
dog
now,
trainer.
so we have a board and train with us, like obedient school dog, basically. Um, and so it is a purebred um, Doberman.
Okay.
Oh, the pupper. Oh, look at them ears is.
He's happy.
Such ear scritches. Happy puppo. Happy. Yeah. He loves them ear scritches.
So you have the Doberman.
Right? Um, and it's like this thing is super dog. Like
Mm-hmm.
I swear it when it drinks water out of the bowl, it drinks at twice the rate my other dogs drink. They're like lap, 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 and it's just like
Yeah.
plop, 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 plop. And I'm like, oh my god, she's what's going on in there? It makes me
Yeah.
laugh. Um, but he's a good dog so far. So
Good.
I think the training will go well. They do it for like 2 weeks.
Good, man. I am definitely a dog person. My wife is a cat person. I am a dog person. I don't hate cats, but definitely
I
a dog
don't hate
person.
cats. They just make me explode, and they're murderers.
Yeah, they'll eat you.
I am like terribly allergic.
Oh, okay.
All right, I think I just want to do like one touch up, and I think she's done. And that might be where I have to call tonight because it's
Okay.
getting late.
No, I absolutely. I know I was telling someone the
Where'd
other day
that
that painting, I was like,
skin go?
sometimes it's nice you can just chat with people and paint and things are
And there
progressing and
goes
you're
two
having
hours.
fun stories.
Yeah, yeah, I just like that. It's story bits.
Yeah. Oh man. Actually, let's see. It's yeah, so it's a little bit after 11. I have to be up in 4 hours.
Oof. Where are you going? Or what are you doing?
Um, no, the wife has something for work and she has to be in. So I'm getting up at 3 o'clock because I make my wife a fresh omelet and like
Aw.
stuff like that. And she wanted tomorrow. She wanted in addition to her omelet, she wanted homemade tortillas. So I'm gonna make her homemade tortillas.
Aw. That's
Hmm.
nice.
Yep. So I'm gonna get up at 3 o'clock so that it's all ready for her at like 3:45, and then she will head out to work.
Sometimes in the morning for my wife, I start the coffee maker.
That is sweet, buddy. That is. I actually I
Showing
already
the
set.
rest of us up. And I've got my 10-year anniversary coming up, so
Heck
me, I
yeah.
guess.
Well,
Tell
see,
my
that's the thing.
remind me not to tell my wife to listen to this podcast.
No, you start getting to like 16 years. You know, you gotta
Yeah,
step it up a little bit.
not quite there yet. All right, I think I'm just about ready to call her done. That's
Absolutely.
good
All right.
enough for D&D RPG, man. Right?
Absolutely. You also, if
And
you
we
hit
got a
her with a
premium.
wash, look, if you did a black wash on her guitar and you did
Hmm.
a brown wash on her boots and her pants, and then a red wash on her shirt, I think you'd be all set.
Yeah,
Like small, not in like a heavy wash, just a light wash, and I think it'd be like perfect.
I'll have to get some colors. I don't
Hmm.
actually know if I have a red wash. I might have red ink. I don't know. I should probably have a red wash because I
Yeah,
play catering. So
they have who
no, I mean, like
has
I think it's just in the basement or in my bag, and I've forgotten I own it.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
Pro Acrylic does a really good one.
and
Technically, I
I
think
think I'm pretty happy with the skin tone on this one too. So
yeah,
I can
no, that
start
looks
back
good,
in
man.
on that one later.
Let's see, I worked on him more,
Nice.
and then I got his legs almost done.
Hell yeah.
So the mover's breaking him, and me reassembling his legs, his arms. It worked out.
It's a
But
living, right?
it is. Well, thank you so much for everyone who turned in and watched the episode. I'm gonna probably record this, or I'm gonna not record this. I might edit it a little bit, shorten it down. Maybe not. Maybe we'll do a whole full 145 minutes or 1 hour 45 minutes. But thank you for everyone for coming out. Dan, thank you for another awesome episode. Um, I am Alec of Let's Get You Painted.
And I'm Dan.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.